Everybody, what's going on? It's John to One here, and we're back again with some more Crafting Dad. It's going to be a relatively short session this time. I'm just going to go ahead and head over to our little place where we've kind of got that little... Oh, sweet mother of everything holy. Now that we've completed the cleansing, Jesus... That's more than I've ever seen at one time. That was, excuse me, this is awkward. Oh god. Well. One for the road, I guess. Let's try this again. So we're just gonna head over to our little river biome thing I got going with the covering it in dirt, making it grass, trying to get, what do you call those? Cows. Why did I forget cows? What? Like, since I started recording, I've only been recording for a minute, and I've already forgotten, like, 7 words. And I had to use other words. What the hell? Hello, brain? Where are you? I need you for talking and speaking and things. What the hell? But it might be part of because I've been up for so long, which isn't normally effective. Isn't normally effective with me. Doesn't normally affect me. Okay. Well, apparently it does now, I guess. I guess I'm used to getting enough sleep. That's a weird concept to me. But for the last bit, I've been getting quite a bit of sleep. Another thing, I'll try and remember to link it in the description. I'm not sure if it's up yet, but if it's not, I won't be able to link it, unfortunately. But I was in a couple of podcasts recently. I was in episode 2 and 3 of the Lagcast, if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. It's a little gaming news kind of podcast thing. It's a completely original idea, I know, but it still has me in it, so it's great. Also, I'm not sure how the footage is going to go up yet. It was only recorded earlier today, and I've been working with the guy who I was recording it for, because he was having some problems on his end, so I recorded for him episode 4. There is a P&P show, a pre and post show for the podcast, because we went on for quite a while before we started and after we ended the podcast, and there was some fairly decent footage that came out of it. Overall, there was about an hour of footage that came out of the whole thing, and so I went ahead and chopped that up into different sections. Oops, need to go this way for a P&P show, a pre and post show. For all you guys, if you guys are interested. It's not up yet, but I will try and remember to backlink it when it does go up. It might be up by tomorrow. If I don't know whether I'm going to schedule this. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to schedule this here in a little bit. But how did I get lost already? But so I don't know if I'll be able to link episode 4. I don't think it's up yet, but I will go look around for it. If it's not up, I cannot link episode 4, so I'll probably link episode 3 instead. Or maybe just link to the general channel, I think. I'm not 100% sure what I'll do, but there will undoubtedly be some link probably on this episode linking out to somewhere. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and check that out if you guys want to. I really don't know what I'm going to do this episode. I didn't really have anything planned besides I need cows. That's really it, because I need cows. Like, I need them. Like, I don't know what to do, but I need cows. Level of cow needing. The cow needing level has just, it's a lot, really, to be honest. Maybe I'll just tear down that hospital. I could use the resources. I'll do that. And then hopefully cows spawn or some shit. I don't know. I don't really have a way to get them back, so I'm gonna have to. That's gonna be a whole episode series thing, just pushing their asses back to the fucking center where I am. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was called if I forget to link it or something, it's called Lagcast Gaming. It's a pretty cool group of guys I was working with. Some of them you guys already know, like Soul Level 21 and Wuzzy 450. And Unreal Playa. Some of them are new, and I don't know if they've made an appearance on my channel yet, like Adrone Get and Jamie. Actually, I'm not sure if Jamie was in the last one, but it's a pretty interesting group of guys. We go over some fairly recent gaming topics each week, and yeah, you guys should check it out. Plug. Filler speech. Yep. And then nothing. I'm a rebel. Fuck it. Do I have enough resources to... Nope. I'm gonna need to go kill a tree after this. Oh good, there's a tree nearby. Sort of nearby. I was like, watch there be no trees for a million miles. That would be just my luck. It's like, oh, you somehow made it to the center of a massive plains biome. Good luck finding the edge. Good luck running for an eternity or two. You have to return home to get resources or some shit. This is a good bit of iron. I didn't think I had this much. Or that, rather, there was this much in the hospital. Because I know they nerfed it from when I first started the series. They seriously decreased the amount of iron to like a third or maybe half of what was in the original hospitals. The original hospitals were almost exclusively just iron blocks for days, and I guess he didn't like the look of it, because it's not really a resource you'd be able to collect in a normal game, but... Oh, shit. But, I don't know. In any case, I like getting the gravel, because the gravel will be useful in the future once I build a chicken farm, because then I can make arrows. A renewable-ish resource. Renewable-ish. You can't really get flint besides good old gravel, so yeah. There's not really anything I can do on that front. But at least I can try and get as much gravel as I can before I get to the chicken farm, because once I make the chicken farm, I'll have to go out and find gravel and just bounce back and forth between the two until I have the resources it takes to make a fuckload of arrows. Approximately. It might not be exactly a fuckload. Approximately, though. So let me grab this bit. And then run away. Gimme. Away! Bonk. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to tear down this tree, replant it, I guess, and then fill up, or start, well, not fill up, but put some useful shit in that, so that I have a place to build. Unless, do I already have a crafting station in there? I think I don't. It's safe to say I don't. I just built it a couple episodes ago. It's been more than a couple at this point, hasn't it? It's been like 10 episodes almost, or 5, one of the two. It's basically the same thing, except a couple hours difference, you know. Besides that, but yep, this is completely unplanned. It's called professionalism, and I'm good at it. And by good at it, I mean I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm very good at it. Yay! There we go. Got it all. Move that. Give me saplings, please. Maybe? Yes. Good. What? No, here. There we go. There we go. Plenty of trees. And no food. Awesome. Sort of slipped my mind on that front. I'm pretty sure at the end of last episode I unloaded all the food I had and or ate the last of it and I forgot to restock. That's what happens when I forget, when I don't restock myself. I will forget and then I'm doomed. Do that. And then put in, what am I making? Yeah, right. Forgot what I was making, just for a second though. Also, out of curiosity, I mentioned it in the pre and post show on the Lagcast in the, well, more post end, but out of curiosity, is there anyone that watches me, and as a follow-up question, is there anyone that follows me that'd be interested in watching any kind of D&D anything? Because I've been thinking, I have a couple of groups running right now, or pending IRL, and a couple of groups sort of have put together, but they're more just practice runs and dry runs. But if I were to do, like, either record us playing at an actual table or record an online version with maybe Soul and Wuzzy and a couple other people or something like that, or maybe rotating guests or something, so that it's not so much of a strain, it's just whoever can join at the time. Would you guys be interested in seeing that, or what? Is there any interest at all? I want to try and gauge interest in this before I make the big show of recording it and maybe editing it. There's another prompt. If you want the first edited series on my channel, go ahead and let me know down below. Because I might edit it even. I know that has a lot of emphasis on my channel because I haven't edited anything since like I'm not sure I have edited anything. I know it's been a while at least, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I edited anything on my channel. Well, that speaks more volumes. So, if you guys are interested in a D&D, either a tabletop RPG or D&D, let me know if you guys would be interested in watching a tabletop RPG, if there'd be any viewers, and also if there would be, like, if you maybe aren't a fan of D&D or don't know how it works, if you guys would want a setup episode that explains how the characters are made, and how to kind of start tabletop RPG stuffs. If you do want D&D, if not, let me know what RPG you'd like in the description, and I'll take it into consideration if I do end up making it into a series. The D&D would probably be the easiest to turn into a series since I already have several pending right now. I've got roughly 5 or 6 games of D&D pending, different groups, less people, more just I'm DMing 3 or 4 different games, and I'm looking for a local DM in one case. So once I can get all of those resources pulled together, I'm gonna start, you know, as I get the resources for each one, I'm gonna start putting those together. But I'd probably be pretty easy to convince the people playing to either A, hop on board to record the sessions, I guess, or something like that. It also would depend. I'd have to probably know it beforehand if I'm recording it so that I can get everything set up and the like, because it can be... Did I just see movement over there? Oh, no, that was just the tree despawning. But it would be hard to... Where was I? I forgot. Whoops. But I would need to know beforehand so I can set up like the introduction and all that stuff. And I would also need to work on making sure I get everything right and squared away for the actual recording. And, you know, smaller stuff like behind the scenes stuff like that. Finding a good setup that works, you know, figuring everything out. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Any interest you'd have in that style. Maybe I could tie it into this series somehow with a like a zombie-esque style or something. But if I did that, it would probably be a few months before that even started, because I would have to go through and come up with an entire system. Unless you guys know of one that's based in a zombie apocalypse, I don't. I might have to research that and either find a decent one at best, or make up my own, because a lot of the preconceived notions about zombies don't match the general zombie fan definition of zombies. Like War Z, the movie, stuff like that. I feel like there's probably an RPG based around that, which is not what I would do if I were going to do a zombie-style tabletop RPG. So if you guys want to go ahead and let me know, leave suggestions down below as to what you guys would want to see, maybe what style. I know there's also Titan's Grave and Ashes of Alcana, and that kind of style. The, what do they call that? The Fun pack or something? Or the, I don't remember the abbreviation for it. The Fantasy Open, I don't remember. But if you guys want to see that style, let me know. Kind of just give me as good a definition as you can as to what you'd like to see, and I'll work on putting something together for you guys, because I think that'd be pretty fun and fairly easier on my part, especially if I just did one episode a month, which I'd probably have to do for an RPG or something like that because of my schedule and getting the schedules of everyone else to work. It would have to be once a month probably at most. I would love to do it more often, but I have a lot of other obligations to fulfill, and as do everyone else I would be working with were I to do an RPG. So it would really be difficult to get everyone together more than once a month, probably, because we're all very busy. But if you guys want to see it, I will do my best to, you know, fulfill on that wish and see what I can do. What else can I talk about for the next however long? Also, it's just occurred to me. This episode's going to run a little bit long because I had to edit some things in my recording software for the podcast that I was recording. So I might actually end it here soon because we're already running a bit over normal speed, which I don't have a problem with. I just forgot to set up my in recording program timer thing that lets me know kind of about where I am. So I think I'll probably do that. I've torn down most of this hospital. The rest of it can just stay in these shambles, I suppose. And we just run around the outside and collect any resources, and then go check and see if we have any cows, which I doubt we do, because I'm a idiot and a dumbass, and it's just occurred to me that mob spawning is off, so cows can't spawn anyway. So in that instance, while I'm starving to death, I'm just gonna run over here and wait for myself to die, and then end the episode, because that was a incredibly stupid move on my part that I really should have thought through beforehand. Yeah, making it so that things can't spawn. Yeah, that totally slipped my mind. As I said, when I started this recording session, I really was absent-minded and had too many things going on in my head, which made it kind of hard to talk at first, and then I forgot to do so many different things when it comes to setting up and recording. So I'm just going to jump off this roof and sacrifice myself to the cow god in hopes that next time I can fix that. Anyway guys, peace out. See you next time.